We have an order of magnitude, what things are more important than the other.
Right.
Contact, then direction, then power. Creativity would be 4, which is just to know how to shape shots.
Okay.
Aesthetics is number 5, so the very last.
Okay, good.
Well, as we get better with our swing, as the mechanics get better, it does get prettier. So like you do notice from like beginning to end, the more progress you make, you look at yourself down the road and you go, wow, I look so much better than I used to, right?
Okay.
So good mechanics is pretty, but it's not the reason we're making changes, right?
Right.
It's all about, okay, a person wants to have a certain ball flight or something. We build things into the setup, we build things into the mechanics, and then kind of make all that stuff a little bit easier, right?
The outcome will be the aesthetics.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So if I draw a line straight down from the middle of your shoulder to the ground, left shoulder. So if I draw a circle around the head, what we want to do is rotate within that circle in the backswing, so the head pretty much stays centered, we call it. And then on the downswing, we want to be able to get forward enough. We're managing the relationship between like the tailbone, the chest, and the head. So imagine there's 3 dots, 1, 2, 3.
Right.
We can line them in any way we want in the swing, right? We can be really vertical. We can be very tilted away from the target.
Okay.
If we have a lot of tilt away from the target, especially on the downswing, that alters the bottom of the circle. So that flattens out the circle. It makes the shaft stand straight up and down rather than lean forward enough. And it can make it more difficult to control the low point because we're not hitting down on it enough. We might be prone to hitting it fat. And so...
Which will also be a major distance killer, right?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Not that distance is important to me, but I've just noticed distance gone.
Right, yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, where I would hit an 8 iron, now I got to hit a 7 iron. I got to like push a 7 iron to get to where my 8 iron used to be. So that's where I was like, something is not. So, okay. Is it fixable, Doctor?
Oh, 100%. I don't mind having the head to the right in the backswing as long as it starts moving that way on the downswing.
Okay.
This guy was my teacher's teacher who was on the PGA Tour in the 80s. And he had a really good swing. He's still around, but he has a really good swing. I like to use him a lot. Big influence on me. He's an example of someone who does basically everything I like. Zoom in on the head. He turns within the circle in the backswing. And on the downswing, he goes forward. Getting forward is one of the big ways we control the low point of the circle. I mentioned 3 dots. This is the tailbone, this is the middle of the chest, and this is the head. We turn around those dots in the backswing, and on the downswing, we transfer those dots forward, basically at equal amounts. From here to around here, club parallel, you're gonna shift your body forward. And so it's a matter of taking the chest and the head and drifting them toward the target basically as much as your hips are going. So what we're doing is we're taking our hips, we're just going from here to there, then I hit it, now the chest can stop, now the hips can keep going. So what you're doing is this, you're going from here to
here.
So the upper body's hanging back, the lower body's going forward. So then there's like this big change from the spine. That's this alignment where I go from here to that.
Okay.
So we got to keep this alignment basically the same at impact. So I think that's really the main priority.
Okay.
Other than that, your club face tends to orient a little bit more on the open side. At club parallel to the ground here, we want to be matching that with our club face. On the downswing, it's the same deal. So around there, again, we want that looking like that.
Okay.
And so with open face, obviously you're going to be prone to hitting it right, especially the longer the club gets. I think when it comes to short irons, you get away with having an open face by swinging the direction, like swing your club more left.
Okay.
So open face plus a little bit of that kind of offsets each other.
Okay.
But the more you do have the long club, right, then that really brings the slices in.
Amplifies it, right?
But we'll focus on this next. We'll go first, just think about this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll walk you through this first,
okay,
and then we'll take a look at it. Just make your backswing. Okay. Our dots are aligned in a certain manner, generally just a little bit away from the target like this.
Right.
In transition, so we can go ahead and pull this club all the way back up to the top there.
Right.
So once you start dropping the club, the upper body shifts forward with the hips to do this. Exactly, yeah. So this alignment of the dots is not changing, it's just going forward. And that's gonna happen all the way up until about pretty much the very bottom.
Like that?
Yeah, yeah. So what you're doing is you're making sure that the
So
chest.
I'm going like this.
Right, right. So you got to make sure the chest and the head keep up with the hips up until about impact. And then from there, now I can keep this back. So
Okay.
they don't have to go forward the whole way. They go forward just basically from top of the swing to here. Because if I go forward the whole way, chances are I'm just going to finish like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you drift forward, we drop the hands at the same rate. So we're drifting forward and dropping, rather than drifting forward and like having the hands up and then dropping later.
And dropping it.
Yeah, let this happen at the same time. Yeah. As I make you go forward and I drop you with the hands, I'm also making sure that you can connect your right arm to your side so that it stays bent a little bit longer, and that helps you keep that wrist bent back longer too, so then you have more lag. So one of your tendencies too is exactly a little dumpy, right?
Yeah.
And so we're kind of trying to knock out a couple birds with one stone.
Okay.
This helps you avoid tilting back, and then it also helps you kind of reconnect that and get the hands extra forward to avoid dumping it out. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going forward and we're pinning this to our side and dropping it at the same time. Yeah. We want to have enough lag pressure in the hands that makes us be able to bring the hands down but also keep the club head up. So lag pressure is just, I'm kind of pushing down on the grip like this. I'm kind of using my index on the right hand to kind of pull the club head up. And so I'm bringing these hands down, but I'm not letting the club head fall. So it's a matter of doing this and not that, letting it drop. And so if I can get everything forward like this, that's compatible with this.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just take this right arm. It can be off our side in the backswing, but on the downswing,
And the downswing, you want to bring it back in.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And we gotta go. Yeah. Pin it. Yeah. There we go.
Like that.
So at this point, pretty much the hands are just right under the shoulders. Club face is a little bit more down. It's kind
Right.
of matching your back. Yep. Now
Right.
we're ready to go.
And then just
Yep. So all the way to the top. Yep. Oops, sorry. Drift forward. Drop this down. There we go. Okay, so pause right there. Don't worry about drifting forward for now.
Okay.
We're gonna balance that off later. Yeah. Another thing I encourage you to do is turn the face down a little more at the very bottom. But the way you'll do it is, just because the face is gonna be a little more oriented down here,
right.
you're gonna feel more shut here. You're gonna
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
a little more
yeah.
shut on the downswing too. Yeah. So it's not that you have to square it last minute. It's like it's all happening basically from the top down. Yeah, yeah. As long as this left wrist is flat, generally that makes it the easiest. Yep. Okay. So let's take a look at that last one here.
That felt good.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, super solid. That had a good sound there.
that felt good.
Yeah. I gotta put the club back in your head here.
I think so. I think you hit me upside the head with that club.
So when you pump down with the hands, it's good to feel the hands get as far as you can get them.
Okay.
So like at least in the middle of the hips like this. Yeah.
Like that?
So you're gonna feel like that. Yeah.
Oh,
As a
okay.
rehearsal, yeah. It's something you
wow.
can never really do too much of. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. There it is. It's also about making the misses better.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, sounds good. Okay, club on your head again.
Oh.
Uh-huh.